这算低保是回上来的好吗？
Welcome back. It's
来了来了来了
to still be here at our third anniversary celebratory live stream, and our last guest is certainly not least.
最后的
It's very very cool to have him here actually.
一个
And
嘉
we're
宾
just gonna like not too much ado about it because he's waiting and probably wants to go home. So let us please welcome. 1 second. Let's get his title correct and let's not make him an Xbox person entirely. Living on the edge. Let's say hello to Daniel Volkov.
来了来了来
How
了
are you doing?
2018会是航母玩家不会失望的一年来了 Daniel Volkov
Glued to our chairs, I would say.
Yes, I've been in this room since since like 8:30 this morning. It's been good. It's a good day.
No,
Good day.
it's a really fun stream so far, and I think we managed to get some feeling of what's happening behind the scenes to our players. Some kind of different stream than what you usually used to see, right? When it comes to like gameplay and aspects, but today we actually managed to get some
是他
interaction with the
是吧
guys
是
behind the scenes.
Daniel
which usually not
Volkov
in front of the
是
camera.
他
And we really love that. And now we also have you as a special guest, which is even better. But maybe introduce yourself to the audience so that they know who are you.
Cool. I hope that I will not disappoint and make a decent finale to this anniversary stream. So my name is Danny, or Daniel, and I'm kind of the creative director for World of Warships, both PC and
创意总监
I used to run World of Warships as a development director. Now when we started working on the console iteration of the
然后
of the
现在
game,
同时也是
kind of
作为
switched
这个
to,
开发总监
more,
就是战舰世界的开发总监
right? Like an overseer.
这就是那个最早的那几个人对吧现在都已经当成大头头了
Day one, and I work in St. Petersburg studio in Vlasta for I believe it's 13th year this year.
这是第13年了他在莱萨工作的第13年
That's a
了
long time, yeah.
13年我的天
Very nice.
So I know that. So I know some of what you're going to be talking about, right? I know that chat is already chomping at the bits that now that I teased that we're going to be announcing some new British ships. Because if there's one thing Twitch chat always loves, it's a British ship. The Mighty Jingles is also watching and waiting for the announcement. But before we get to that point, I think you wanted to just talk a little bit about World of Warships, and I think it is time for one more bonus code while you do it. Should we? Yes.
Yes.
好像又
Yes.
要
So
有
why don't you
马 了
talk a little bit about what you came here to talk about, and I'll give the chat like a nice bonus code to keep them happy in the meantime.
Yeah, so for today's stream, what I wanted to bring to you guys is I wanted to talk a little bit about the future of where we're going and what exciting
现在
things
就是未来要走向
we're
何
planning
处
to bring to the game in not
Box
only
in a box
and just talk about this, maybe answer some questions. The guys who've been here before me already talked about the British destroyers that are coming quite soon, and about the British Ark and all the British activities. And speaking about those two famous British ships, is it time to announce them? Yeah.
Okay.
Two famous British
Are
ships.
you ready? Okay, I'm gonna push the button for the first one. 3, 2, 1.
来了来了来了
And there it is. Chat, tell me the ship.
这是什么啊
Yeah, it's two very important British battleships. One is the first one,
好像是
and the second one is the last one.
这
Okay, so
竟然是个低级船
yes, so you see here, of course, HMS Dreadnought. She's gonna be going into super test very, very soon.
这是无畏舰
I
呀
believe day after tomorrow or something. And then the other one is, of
这
course,
是无畏啊
the last British battleship ever built.
好吧
The HMS Vanguard.
哦这是什么呀
Itself is a very pretty.
这是什么呀这个可以了吧这个可以了吧
In my experience, just from what I've seen, wow.
Yes. So guys, I
She's
hope
beautiful.
she is really beautiful. Like.
这个可以了吧
Oh, we should all take a moment.
Yeah, it's just a silence.
Oh, shit. Pretty.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we proceed?
Do it.
Yeah. I'll just talk a little bit about the interesting stuff that we're planning to bring to the game. One thing that I believe you already talked about is the introduction of Arms Race, a new game mode which is coming with the next update.
现在要聊的就是下一个版本的一些新东西，包括即将到来的营区啊，包括这个军备竞赛模式啊。
That we're planning to start with this game mode. So basically,
然后基于这个军备竞赛的模式，他们现在有很多的一些计划。
Is we on the journey of finding new player experience that we can bring to the game.
他希望给这个游戏带来更新的这个玩家的游戏体验。
Arms Race is something that we're going to be doing in the future.
然后就是其他模式的类似于军备竞赛的东西，会是未来发展的一个重点的，就是有更多的地图模式可以打。
Interesting, that are compelling, that our players love, and we'll be taking those pieces that players love and leave them, like integrate them to the full kind of core of the game.
会把玩家现在流行的就是喜欢就是市面上流行的一些模式，想办法整合到战舰世界里面来，就包括他们之前不是有说过毒圈这个模式嘛，对吧？就会把这些市面上很流行的一些玩的 PVP 的一些方式，想办法能不能带到这个游戏的核心机制里面来。
We ran some like 8 prototypes of different game modes, and basically the one that is now called Arms Race is the one who received the most praise, and the one who people that we showed it to, all the tests that we ran, was the most successful of all 8, and basically this is why we decided that we want to keep it, polish a little bit more, and bring it to production servers and see how players react to it, how they will play it, because you can test to death in kind of closed environments, but it's never the same as basically the way people play on test accounts is completely different from how they play on their real accounts. And what we're going to do, we're going to look at how players react. Basically you will be voting with your time and voting.
就在说这些新模式他们会带到公开测试服，或者说带到想换一种模式，比如说太空战这种模式带到正式服上，然后来看这些新的机制、新的模式，玩家是怎么反应的，怎么去适应的，怎么去围绕这种新的机制和模式想办法的。
Basically seeing where it will take us.
That's exciting. I've really I enjoyed my test of Arms Race. There's some really good brawls that developed, although I have to say that if you're in a battleship, you have to get very uncomfortably close to those sneaky destroyers, and it can hurt a lot.
Yeah, but I love it because it's a really dynamic mode. So it's not your, I would say.
说这边在聊这个军备竞赛，他们觉得很有趣，因为非常动态，非常有活力。这个每艘船都可以干很多事情，而且你会得到 buff 等等这种和环境的互动。稍等一下，我要发个 QQ。
So we'll just see how it goes in 7.9. And also for you guys who are watching, please always make sure to provide us with some feedback, how you feel about the mode, because the more you tell us about what you like, what you dislike, where you would like to see improvements, the easier it is for our development team to actually take a look at it and implement it for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, I see a lot of questions.
Sorry, Joe.
No, go ahead. Oh.
I was just to say, like just what Chris said, you get to experiment with ships and play them in a way that you wouldn't normally do. So, like you said, your battleship getting uncomfortably close to destroyers. You've got those snap decisions. Do I make a break for this buff? Am I within 12 kilometers of the DD that's getting it? It brings a whole extra level to the game where it's not just the same old stuff. So whilst you might
说希望现在的这些模式大家可能都玩的有点，
that's a new experience,
对吧？所以现在想要他们最近的一个未来的方向就是说要带新东西进来，要带新的游戏模式进来。 给大家新的体验。
So I was just going to point out because I saw a lot of follow-up questions about Dreadnought and Vanguard. We're going to do some in-depth posts on the World of Warships development blog.
然后详细的数据马上会在之后不久之内会发在这个 Facebook 上的那个开发者日志上。
Exactly. If you don't follow the dev blog yet, go there because it's the first place where you will see information.
所以你们可以去等着，想看一些数据的话，可以去等着，
Chat is going to drop the link in a second, and just follow it. Best place to go for fresh infos about World of Warships.
Yeah, I completely support this. Great place to get the information from the first hands with whatever changes.
然后他们现在都告诉你 ，Facebook 上这个地方是得到一手信息的好地方。那对于我们华语区或者说这个大陆的选手没有梯子怎么办？没有梯子或者梯子不太好使怎么办？哎，你谈翻译组了解一下，好吧
？The different kind of game modes with testing, and we're thinking about testing to even collect early feedback on the initial design without even players being able to touch the modes themselves. So always go check it out because we do appreciate your feedback and your opinions about what we're going to do. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we can move to the next topic. The next topic that I would like to talk a little bit about is that soon we will be running a few short seasons of alternative rank battles. So we call them junior ranked.
之后要有一个新的竞技式的模式，叫做初级，或者叫初级 rank 初级排位，会是一个就是小排位，这个赛季会比较短，然后等级也会比较少，甚至可以组队玩。
Tiers of ships allowed into those. We're thinking about tier 5 and tier 6.
5级和6级船
seasons back to back, one tier 5, the next one tier 6.
可能这个赛季是5级，下个赛季是6级，这个赛季是5级，下个赛季是6级。这是低级 rank， 低级排位，和这个10级现在这个我们说的所谓的hardcore 排位分开来。
So of course you won't be able to get the rewards, the same rewards that.
那奖励肯定会比这个我们说的高级排位、10级排位要弱很多。
We believe it would be just not fair for those who went the extra.
因为这样的话肯定是对这种已经练到10级而且用10级船完成排位的选手是不公平的。所以5级、6级船的这个排位，主要是一种你体会一下这种模式，然后又很给你带来一些乐趣的一种就像是个入门的，所以它叫 Junior， 它的一个初级的一个排位。
Because that's also something we read a lot from the community that lately there's been a big focus on tier 10 activities with clan battles and ranked season. This is going to be a nice break if you don't want to just play on tier 10 all the time. To also have the option to enjoy the lower tiers a bit and be a little bit more relaxed about it in between all of this other cool stuff that's happening. Because it's a kind of a luxury to have, right? There's so many modes going on that you kind of feel like, oh, there's clan battle season, I want to participate in this. Oh, there's ranked battle season, I want to participate in that. Oh, there's the Royal Navy event, I want to participate in that. So it's good to also have some kind of change and variety. I think also in combination with the arms race mode, that's a lot of cool stuff happening in the next weeks and months.
所以下个月、下一周到下个月之间会有很多好玩的事情。
Why we want to introduce something like this? There is a lot of requests coming from the community.
为什么我们会介绍入这个5级排位，就是低级排位呢？因为这个来自玩家群体有很多的这个要求，就是说不要只有10级，不要只有10级，不要只有10级。
Alternative activities which are not tier 10 exclusive.
那么我们现在就是用了这个，就是这一种模式，这个排位的这个模式就不是10级独享的，对吧？那么这个更轻松一点，然后船的等级也低一点，能够面对的这个用户也广一点。 那么就等于说类似于他给你一个排位的学习曲线，对吧？你从初级排位你打了，然后等你什么时候有8级船了，可能到时候说不定啊，这是我说的，这不是他们说，到时候可能会有个什么中级排位，什么是7级8级船，然后未来可能然后最后你进入这个10级排位打最高，是吧？最高这个联盟的这个比赛。
Yeah, and this is some sort of kind of asynchronous battles between different clans, which are not Tier 10 exclusive, and we were kind of surprised how popular this thing.
然后他之前在讲了一个故事，就是说他们这个在毛服有一个玩家自己组织的一个比赛，是一个大概5v5还是多少什么，就是。但不是用10级船的，然后玩家们觉得那个很有意思，所以他们观察了这个之后，所以决定用这个5级和6级的这个东西来试水。因为他们看到那个比赛，所有他们毛服的很多工会都登记了，所以他觉得可能受众面还挺高的，所以弄这么一个模式来试试看。
We thought that this thing would be interesting, but we didn't think it would cause that much interest. So now we're definitely thinking of bringing something very similar.
所以他们决定就等于说自己来弄这个东西，然后成为一个常驻的赛季式的一个东西来让更多的人来体验。
It is very important because there are a lot of clans who are having issues with playing clans battles.
然后这也说到了，就是另外一个，就是这个工会战，就是因为有很多选手，很多玩家他玩工会战有问题，时间上或者船的等级上。
Very often the skill level of people in the same clan could be very different.
然后另一个就是同一个工会里面玩家的水平差距，导致可能有些人永远上不了场。但是很多人呢，他又喜欢就是说，比如说我想超过这个组队的限制，可能5个人6个人一起，就是出去玩，就是出去打，我也无所谓的这种。
But they want to play together, and this is.
对，他还甚至用了土豆这个词形容这些人，就是这6个土豆想一起玩，对吧？能不能有一个这样的模式，让大家一起娱乐？然后这就是他们现在想要去解决的一个问题。所以第一步就是我们先来这个初级排位。
For the more hardcore type of audience, what we're getting ready to roll out is the cross-rail matchmaking. So basically, what
然后还要快要试装一个
clans from Europe can play with clans can participate in the ladder, playing with clans from North.
还要试装就是这个所谓的全球工会匹配。
Not China, but all other realms you can play.
然后说了，除去中国大陆的所有亚洲地区，包括就是亚洲地区、欧洲、俄罗斯和北美。
There's something very manly, right? In going to a different realm and showing like who is the best clan in the world.
I just have to warn you that it's going to be us.
Okay, but what I'm interested to see and hear is whether, because we often see there's metas for each server. So I noticed it in watching different competitions. So over on NA, you've got how their clans fight each other, and then you've got how the EU clans. With the cross realm, it's going to be amazing to see that melting pot and see what comes out.
Yeah, absolutely. And what we also hope is that by introducing something like this, it could help people who live in remote time zones.
Yeah.
So it will be easier for them to.
然后他也是想要解决一个，就是说你工会里有的工会虽然你可能比如 比如说你是个亚服工会，但是亚服实际上还有很多时区，对吧？那么这个问题也一定程度上可以解决这个所谓的 prime time 的这个问题。就是说你虽然是个亚服工会，你可能在亚服的这个 prime time 你打不了工会战，那你可以比如说跑到毛服的这个 prime time 去打个工会战，就类似于这样。
Be very sustainable. So we need to keep the prime time windows, but allowing to play on different server with a different roster of clans could potentially help some time zones to get better experience. And this is something where World of Warships has
甚至包括北美，就是美服它有美东和美西，然后它美东和美西实际上也很讨厌的，对吧？也很讨厌的，所以美东美西的问题在这个东西上一定程度上也能够解决一下，
If your internet connection is good, you can play comfortably with very high ping. So I, for example, I very oftenly play on.
然后说到那这个东西的 ping 怎么办
？From Russia, from home, and my.
然后他说，即使你的 ping 比较高，像200 ping， 但是如果你的网络连接是稳定的，这种跨区域的战斗是没有问题的。他自己举的例子就是说他在俄罗斯玩这个亚服。
Clan base already touched upon this. And this is not, we're not stopping at this, we're already working on the next set of things.
所以 Clan base 2.0 只是一个开始，然后他现在又提到这个工会基地，工会基地 2.0 只是一个开始，之后还会有后续的新的功能。
And we're kind of getting ready to introduce the next set of changes to matchmaking. One of the changes that we're thinking about to introduce is to limit the amount of destroyers on each side. So we're going with four destroyers on one side and 4 on the other. If the
MM 会快有一个变动，就是驱逐舰的数量会被限制在4艘每一边。就是最多4艘每边驱逐舰，但是就是你还是有可能看到超过4艘，但是这是会非常的稀有，就是说它必须得是排队，很多驱逐舰排队排了很长时间，你才能看到超过4艘驱逐舰在一边。
Increase the quality of life of players on tier 8.
Okay.
然后关于8进10的问题
，this is not an easy task to solve.
8进10这个问题很难解决。
Matchmaking is like we cannot do everything we want with the matchmaking because in many ways matchmaking works. Matchmaker's work is defined by the ecosystem, by the meta that is currently.
所以他说，因为这个匹配的这个东西啊，这个系统运作起来，很多时候是它会根据自己所处的环境进行调整的，所以想要一个稳定的减少8进10，然后同时保持加2分房的方式是非常的困难的。那么怎么样才能给8级更好的游戏质量和体验呢？这也是一个把这个军备竞赛带入到这个模式限制在90级的一个初衷，就是说这样子90级很多人会去打军备竞赛，那么8级的分房就会变好了。然后总体上，它也对 matchmaking 的算法进行了一定的优化。对于他来说，他不会管到那么多细节，因为这个 matchmaking 里面有很多的算法，有很多的数学在里面，他更多的细节他也不是很懂。但是他们的目标就是让8级船的游戏体验变好。
Somehow we started to talk about pain points and the pain points that we're working on towards solving them. Another issue that kind of provokes a lot of talks and a lot of discussions is how we're going to do something about radar.
另一个热点问题是雷达，是不是要有些改变？然后是的。
We are going to do something.
我们要对雷达做一些事情。
There are currently several ideas circulating.
现在我们有几个点子。
And we're currently working simultaneously on 2 different solutions.
我们目前正在同时测试2个这个解决方案。
Approach this, and we're working on both. We'll get 2 implementations ready, test them, follow dev blog for details. Most likely, all the details will be there.
然后，如果你想知道这个改动的具体细节，你们请等着看开发者日志，就是 Facebook 上面。那么对于我们来说，就等着看拟谈翻译，好吧？
It's a lot of information, and thank you for providing some context for players.
所以雷达要改了，记得我们现在可以给你们总结一下。第一是这个叫什么？这个我们从后往前吧，我这样记得住。雷达要改了，然后跨服工会战，然后这个对这个整个匹配的机制的一个修改，然后看 Base 2.0 只是开始，然后这个未来会引入更多类似于军备竞赛的新模式、新的这种玩法，基本就这些吧。我漏说了哪些吧？
Now, Daniel, we kind of need you to help us with an executive decision.
Sounds bad.
So we have this special bonus code prepared that has one of the premium anniversary containers for 5,000 loyal viewers.
额外的5000人激活码
5,000 concurrent viewers, right?
到底给不给
Now, it seems that Twitch chat pointed out we have reached this if we also count the currently ongoing Russian stream.
如果我们算上俄语的那边的直播和英语的直播加在一起，就实际上已经有5000人了。所以要不要给这个码
？That's very difficult question to answer. I believe yes. Of course, we should do this.
所以说还是要给，准备好哦。
Good decision. Good decision.
Good decision. I think you've just earned some brownie points. Should I push the button?
Yes, please push the button.
准备有马要来。
Premium anniversary container. Happy birthday. Here is the aptly named Boxception.
Boxception，快！快！为什么我的网站上被登出了？
It's actually quite tricky to get these names right in the system because the system is not that easy to handle when it comes to.
为什么我的网页被登出了
So yeah, so go ahead, just redeem the codes. You should know by now where to go to redeem them. It's very easy. Just go to the portal and you go to the shop, and then you can redeem the code, and then it'll await you in game. Yes, and I think with that we're actually going to free Danny because to keep in mind right now it's quite past 9 p.m. in St. Petersburg.
I think there's another thing which I want to briefly talk about.
Okay.
As you know, every year something wicked happens in World of Warships, and every year we have this Halloween event.
说每年都有一个万圣节的活动，这一年
the Halloween is back.
万圣节还是会回来。
It will follow a similar way on how we did Halloween last time.
跟之前的方式会是类似的。
We'll have this operation from 2016.
会是一个场景战役。
Then the Halloween operation with 2017, and then there will be a special.
先会可以重新体验之前的2017年的，然后突然会有一个2018的新的 Halloween 的东西来，但是他现在不能说。
Yes.
但是明天会揭露。
There is an ominous Twitch event scheduled for tomorrow. It's sort of during the day, which is a bit unusual, but I can only say if you like World of Warships and you're not in that stream, you're gonna bite yourself in the ass for
所以
not.
明天还有一个直播，还要揭
Yes,
露
I
一些
would,
事
I would
情
have, like, highly recommend to be there.
啊。但是明天是在中间，那我的应该到我的直播时间了。明天我们看一眼他的这个 stream schedule， 所以明天还是会转播一个这样的一个东西。
Just joking.
So, guys, thank you very much for joining in, Danny, and explaining all of this to our players. It's very much appreciated, and I hope we can get you in the future again for something like this. So, thank you for taking the time.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you guys. Happy birthday. Thanks